Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with the Injustice 2 Revival. This is it. The top 8 is about to be underway. We had about 50 players sign up for this, and we've narrowed it down to 8. Alarmingly enough, we've got 2 Gorilla Grodd players, and one of them is on our screen right now. We've got Twilight, who is the Gorilla Grodd representation on the winner side, and he is versus God Zeus, who was playing as Black Adam previously, but now we're seeing Brainiac. Junk was looking for a Brainiac play. Here it is. Of course, Junk's not with me this time. We've got Cleve instead. How's it going, Cleve?
Hello, yeah, I think Junk's a little too late for Brainiac just yet, but he's watching the stream, he'll enjoy himself. Twilight, I mean, as you said before, Twilight, he's definitely the one to be looking out for in this top 8. He's been necroing this game, he's been playing it, never stopped, never went to MK11, so I'm excited to see what he has to bring, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely, you know, there are a handful of players that MK11 and MK maybe in general, just not really for them. Twilight kind of on that list, so he has just been dedicating lots and lots of continuous time to making his Gorilla Grodd a force to be reckoned with, and so far has done a great job. But God Zeus weathering the storm. Here's the launcher, not going to get anything out of it, but the armor will get the pop-up now, and the monkey's going to town. Here's the restand. Look at that damage, 414.
Constantly kicking his way to victory. Okay, didn't get the back 3. Flying around the screen is Brainiac. A little bit of Jackie Briggs in here, maybe, huh?
Yeah, exactly, right? He's doing all sorts of, like, leaps into further leaps. Only 1.62 health remains, and he'll land right on that silverback for Twilight to take round 1. We saw God Zeus had a really good lead early on, but Twilight made it. The leap in. Oh, there's the dive kick. Doesn't get a big confirm afterward, though. Although, of course, God Zeus not really sitting on a lot of meter.
Oh, no. That barely missed on the down one. Okay, there's a punch for the dive kick. Didn't really need to do much. I don't think even that really... No, he probably, yeah, definitely had to spend a bar. Brainiac doesn't really have that much meterless damage. Okay, catch him in the skies. Be careful. Both of them can kind of leap, but definitely Brainiac's be the one more in the skies and gonna overcome more of Grodd's lead.
Absolutely. Also want to give a quick thanks to Dark Elite for the resub. Thank you so much. 9 months indeed, man. I can't believe it. Although, of course, this is the game we met. We've known each other for even longer than that. Dark Elite, arguably, amongst this community, the one that's known me the longest. And man, I've enjoyed every bit of it. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see that Scarecrow here. Darkly wasn't able to make it, but next time, I'm sure it'll come out. Also want to give a thanks to Lage OG, WLK Tremor as well for the follows. And Wolfsbane Vicky coming through with the host as well earlier, showing everybody the Injustice action we've got here. Thank you so much.
Jumping over. We're trying to get the little mix up one.
All those leaps.
Oh, now he's immune? Oh, never mind, he didn't activate it yet.
Yeah, he just barely didn't get away with it. Nice throw from God Zeus. Life bar is looking fairly equal. In fact, not anymore. God Zeus has a little bit of a lead here. Immune, but not to the jump in normal. A little bit of health left for the monkey. Oh, there it goes. So God Zeus is going to claim game 1. You're absolutely right. Missed the punish on that, I believe, dive kick there. And that ended up costing him dearly. Yo, and Wolfsbane Vicky coming through with the sub. Thank you so much. Hound Dog with the year long. Damn, man, the support from this community is insane. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy the shows that we put on here, showing some love to the Xbox community. And honestly, this week has been such a great force to give us even more trajectory here. We've got Xbox finally shining a light on the MK community, and the legends, Mr. Aquaman and Josh Gray, putting in a good word as soon as Xbox was like, hey, Mortal Kombat, where are you guys at? They were like, hey, well, if you're coming, if Xbox is coming, we got the guy for you. And they hooked it up. Like, the Xbox team is getting behind MK now. So, man, thank you so much. This community, we've been working at it for a while, and it is finally paying off. Thank you so much.
Okay, bringing it right back to game 2. I don't think Twilight really plays anybody but Gorilla Grodd, but honestly, it was his game. He had 2 bars, he had a back and rounds, anything he really wanted there to end that combo, but just missed the punish on the dive kick. So just bringing it right back and getting momentum off the start, hopefully.
Might need to just get a little warmed up here, right? This is first match of the tournament, and even if you're playing, you know, ranked or casual sets beforehand, you know, the tournament, there's a little bit of extra nerves in there, and, you know, for Injustice players, it might be a while since they've played in those kind of environments, right? Like, not a bunch of Injustice tournaments happening. Although there was recently, of course, Outworld Television did go into Injustice Television. Tweety won that event on the PlayStation side. But gotta show love to the Xbox players, too. Good defense here from Twilight. Hasn't been getting opened up too heavily here. Although as soon as I say that, the curse is cast. And God Zeus gonna take the round.
So let's hold on. going a little risky with God Zeus. I mean, with that trait, you can essentially make his dive kick safe when you meter burn it. I mean, not essentially, you can. But honestly, just risk it there and Twilight.
What was that?
Here we go.
I didn't even know you could do that. He just did like a ground pound launcher and then leapt in and caught him. This is the exciting stuff that Injustice has in it, though. Like, there are all sorts of crazy ways you can really, really lean into your character's power, and man, it is a ton of fun to watch. Character power coming out here. That monkey power about to be back, too. You can see the trait from Grodd cooldown is all done now. He'll get basically one more activation, maybe, with that life bar of his.
Oh, no.
Halfway through the trait as well. Armor's through. That's going to reduce the damage that he takes as well and still give him a little offense, although God Zeus able to successfully avoid it, and the throw for the kill. God Zeus going to take it. 2-0 over Twilight. Well, not take it, they take the game. The set is still underway here, as it is, of course, first to 3 all the way. But Twilight's going to need to make a final stand here, Cleve, if he's going to stay alive.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like Twilight's been able to deal with that air movement at all, and the way he's been trying to really do with it is by activating trait and then using the character power to be able to go through any of his projectiles, so his trait doesn't really matter, but honestly, God Zeus has not been depending on his trait. He hasn't used it very much. He's kind of noticed that, hey, I can't use it. Oh, well, I'll take the risk. I'll meter burn every once in a while. I'll get you somehow, and he's been getting that damage.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that has proven to be a really sort of devastating part of the game plan, is that air, not a lot of great control at Grodd's fingertips, and those traits, you know, the drones have not been a big part of it. You know, we saw him absorb a drone, but then the dive kick that's following it, that can't be dealt with. So problematic here for Twilight. Does get a nice little throw going. Stampede cancels as well. Back to full screen. Tries to get the trait up and running, but still not getting that projectile immunity going. There it goes.
Yep, just hasn't worked, honestly. His meter burn back 3's been coming out every time, just not the one catch in the air movement. Here we go, another combo.
Look at this damage that Twilight does churn out when he catches. 370 into a cross-up setup. Excellent defense, though, from God Zeus. Here's the background bounce. Combo keeps on going. 403, not to be outdone.
Gets it by the trait, but can't really capitalize off of it. Nice push block from Twilight, and there it is, the meter burn stampede.
Monkey.
Hits the chest. Oh, here we go, down 2. Finding a way to anti-air this time.
Oh, drops the combo. That could have been the kill with the damage that we've seen from Twilight. Gonna get the armor to go through. Look at that, barely any health remaining. 13 left. But still enough to take the round. But immediately God Zeus answers right back. And we've got a final round here. Set point on the line for God Zeus. Trait is up. No more worrying about those drones.
He's losing so much meter by trying to go for these meter burn back 3s. None of them have really worked out, and now he's not going to have enough to really put a lot of damage here.
Okay, tries for a reset, catches him, but doesn't get the full convert. The get-up attack will catch. Clearly jumping over that drone. Armor's through, but a lot of meter being spent in the process here.
Yeah, he's honestly started the meter. He hasn't been able to get anything started here. Has Clash still. He's going to have meter advantage, so if he gets a hit and is able to Clash, he's getting some life back. But honestly, God Zeus does not let him every match. He's been doing grabs, one-hit dive kicks, anything to really let him not Clash.
Look at that defense. For it. Oh, gets hit out of it, leaping all over. There's the hit, though, that Gods needs. But, of course, the Clash from, or that Twilight need, the Clash from Gods is going to kind of reset back to neutral, give him some health back in the process, potentially here. 15% more. Twilight has an uphill battle. The Monkey Leap.
Ooh, he's gonna be able to match it. He barely didn't get his second bar. He's gonna easily match that. Yep, no point not to.
Okay, projectile immune though, but you can't get hit by dive kicks though. Those will still kill. Avoids that one, but the follow-up, it whiffed. He maybe was concerned about an amplifier or something. I don't know, just jumping all over the place, wasn't able to capitalize, and God Zeus is gonna take it with the 3-0. Now he was playing Black Adam prior, but now the switch over to Brain X. Somebody in the chat said that it was a counter pick, and that counter pick absolutely working out as Twilight will fall in the 3-0.
Unfortunately, it's fine not to be able to get a game. At that point, if you're really a loyalist to one certain character, you're going to have to deal with some matchups you're not really prefer. And I'm assuming since there's not many tournaments, he maybe just doesn't know the Brainiac matchup as much as he could have, because not many people play this character. I mean, this character was played a lot by, I would say, there's a bit of Tekken Master, there was a Mason the Moot Count on PS4, but not many over here.
Yeah, it's definitely not a character that you can really run sets with the strongest players of it very easily, right? They are few and far between to find, so very difficult to locate somebody that really knows what they're doing with that character to get that practice in, and it is a difficult matchup indeed. You can see Twilight calling it a 7-3 in the chat. Uphill struggle for sure. But we are going to now move over to the losers bracket. Unfortunately, Slink was unable to play, so he will have to DQ out. So we're going to hop into the losers bracket here, and we'll be starting off with Crypto Knight versus Ima. And then we'll go into Brock and Frapp after that. I haven't heard from Frapp yet. Hopefully he's awake and can play. But tragically, Slink is not able to play tonight. So we will not be graced with that Catwoman. If you guys want to try to cheer him up, maybe you guys can convince him during this next fight here before we actually have to DQ him and move forward without him. But as it currently stands, Slink is having a rough time, and Vigi games are just not what he's feeling right now. So we're going to go over to Ima and Crypto Knight. Crypto, I haven't had you on the stream yet before, so if you could drop your gamer tag in the chat, that would be excellent so that we can get you an invite, and then we'll move on from there. Yeah, me too, Twilight. I was really looking forward to watching Slink. Slink is incredibly talented at this game, as well as MK11. So
definitely wondering what I'm going to see this next matchup being. As you said before, haven't seen him on the stream yet, so quite a mystery. Maybe the player card will give us a little hint when we invite him over. So,
yeah, we'll see, right? This is the one we haven't seen yet. This is a player that has not been on the stream yet, so a bit of a mystery as to what character we'll see. I'm hoping it's something that's not also already in the top 8, because we've been getting tons of variety here tonight.
Yeah, quite. I honestly, when I came into the tournament, I was not thinking we'd have 2 Grodds. Yeah.
No, right?
Like, shows a Batman pick, but I'm not gonna say anything before. Still quite a mystery. Okay.
Alright, looks like they are ready to go though. So let's go ahead and hop into the action. We will very quickly find out what their characters are, as we've got Crypto and Ima here in our lobby ready to duke it out.
See the mystery about to be unfolded. Who does he play?
Robin? Ooh.
Oh, I honestly I didn't even notice. His name was different on the bracket. Yeah, I played him in losers. He bodied me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it's the same person. Yeah, he plays Robin. He's actually like pretty good.
All right, so you'll have a little insight, some first-hand eyewitness accounts of what this kit player is absolutely capable of.
It sucks. I couldn't 4-3 him, so I lost. But he was definitely a solid player. No, I'm not even trying to.
I guess here's an example of one though. That stream feed that I'm sending you. This is what I'm talking about. He doesn't go by Kobe MVP. He goes by Crypto Knight. So.
Crypto, yeah, I didn't know. Okay, here, Crypto.
How is that looking, by the way? Now that the matches are going, is it still running smooth?
I mean, it's a little delayed, obviously, because I'm in the Kino, but it's perfectly fine to be honest.
Okay, like it looks clean, right?
Yeah, it looks clean.
All right, good.
It's probably a second delay though.
Okay, that's understandable. That'll be fair.
Oh, okay, one for the meter burn, cancel. Now, the one thing about Robin is he hits like a truck. When you get that damage, it's about to be a good 400. Oh, we'll go for the 7 instead.
Okay.
Big monkey.
How far that button goes. Nice armor, gonna go right through it. Crypto just churning it out here.
Oh, misses the sweep. That sweep is so annoying. It hits out of nowhere. The recovery is near to nothing. It's so annoying.
Are those ferrets dressed as Mortal Kombat characters? That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, gonna close out the health bar. Yep, there we go. I'm able to successfully bring home the round here. Crypto.
They're all treat that.
Yep, the usual Robin shenanigan. I believe that it is. The red one explodes, the yellow one is the teleport, and isn't there a blue one too?
Yeah, there's 3.
The blue one comes back to him.
Ooh, big damage coming out into a reset maybe?
Yep.
Oh, he got throwing there.
Even meter here, so likely we're gonna see just an even clash. Both players gonna empty the bank, no health restored, and no damage done. Oh, Crypto gonna save one, so he is gonna take 15% for that. That is a chunk. But I guess if that combo would have let rip, he would have taken even more. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
big uppercut,
Oh,
not
he's
close
nothing down,
enough.
too.
Nicely done. The armored stampede as well. Crypto didn't really have any options there once he had kind of committed to a jump. Coming down, he was not going to crack that armor. That's not something that Robin is really notorious for. So I'm able to secure game 1 here. Nicely done.
Yeah, solid play. Definitely think I can come back here. His Robin, super solid, and Robin just hits like a truck. Like when he gets one hit, he's doing mad damage. He might not be able to control the space as good, but definitely does a lot of damage. That tracking battering, so hard to deal with.
Yeah, he's got really great Oki, I think, too, right? He does good damage into the setups where the batarang kind of allows him to continue his pressure, and if you guess wrong on some of it, then you're kind of right back into the blender. So really solid character here. And there's that overhead, gonna get the opening here. This is what he needs. Set up, but immediate wake-up stampede to just get out of there. I like that approach. That's how you deal with some of those kind of setups from these characters, is go for your invulnerable wake-up options and just get out of the situation completely.
Okay, misses the combo, the redemption here with the 4-3.
There's the setup, but again, the stampede to get out. He's gonna need to be baiting that stampede, it feels like.
Oh, misses the reset, unfortunate for Ima.
Oh, too far? Oh, a little mind control. What did he throw? A TV?
Something.
It was behind the life bars. I couldn't see it.
It was a bed or something. I think it was one of those, what's it called? That.
Like a gurney?
Oh, it was a chair. It was a wheelchair, I think.
Oh, the wheelchair. Yeah, you're right. It's a wheelchair. You're right. It's a wheelchair.
Is it the gurney or wheelchair? I didn't know which was on which side.
All right, so Crypto with a healthy life lead here in game 2. Of course, that first game went over to the monkey. Gorilla Grodd bringing one home. First victory we've seen for Grodd here in our top 8 as well, as Twilight unfortunately not able to find a victory. We'll see how the rest of his run goes as he dips into loser's bracket. Some continued loser's bracket action here, though, between Crypto and Ima. Just avoiding those. Now a lot of room to just run away, but he needs to do damage right now, Cleve. He does not have the life lead to afford running all day.
Ooh, he needs to finish this life bar, get a couple of resets, and he's good.
That's good. That's going to be a
doesn't have any meter.
Yeah, you're right. No meter to continue a little further than that.
Oh, no. Yeah, he had to use the whole bar to claim that life bar. Not going to be in his favor there.
About half of that health bar missing here for Ima. Clash is still available, though, for Grodd, so going to be able to restore some of that health potentially. Big whiff, though, and going to keep it unclashable as well. Crypto smells blood, very close to closing this out, but Ima, like a cornered beast, now answering back. Oh, now he's dead. Oh, no, the drop! What?
You might have, well...
No punish on the runny thing? What is that, Assassin Strike? I don't remember what it's called, but Crypto is going to get away with it and claim the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he stood there waiting for him to flip out, but he just didn't at the end of the day.
Ooh, maybe that was what he was waiting for, was a flip out. I was anticipating that he was just going to, you know, back three kill, finish the job there, but perhaps a flip out was what he was anticipating, because that could have actually cost him, right? A big whiff on a flip out. If you need to back out, we can send you an invite, a new invite, Ima. Unfortunately, we can't. We have to respect the results of the duels that have happened so far, but if you need to back out and change them, I'll allow it. We can re-invite you.
Yeah, I forgot how much you change it here.
Yeah, so many of the quality of life kind of changes that we've gotten as we've moved forward through the games. MK11 having the option to map your buttons right there on character select is so beneficial, especially if the game messes up and kind of throws it off. Yo, Vicky gifting a sub over to iGotham, or iGoth, thank you. Oh no, that is Gotham. Isn't it Gotham? Dude, I thought it was Goth the whole time. But it's just an X instead of... I had no idea. I thought it was like iGoth Mexico.
Oh my god, Green. How do you get that from that name?
Dude, XM, I don't know. MX, like, I was mixing it up. My bad.
Also, one thing about this game, like, coming from MK11, I completely forgot that you just can't have a box on your screen to lab with, like, just the frame data right there. and it pains me. I have to go every time. I have to go look in the character select screen or whatever. Not the character select. Sorry, the move list. Look at the frames there, then do it there. It's just a hassle. I miss that box just sitting in front of me, just telling me all the frames.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Plus, that tells you frames on the fly for like when the gravity has changed and stuff, or like how plus you are on your knockdowns and stuff, but you don't really get the accurate data necessarily from the way the frame data is displayed in this.
Yeah. Okay. Back into it. I'm thinking about a character switch maybe. No more Grodd today. Let's see the first selection. Yep.
Okay. Interesting. You know, I think Gorilla Grodd is one of those characters that can be really powerful, but does have some of those really topsy-turvy matchups where there are some characters that, because of the way that his toolkit works, if he can't do his thing, or if your character does a good job at preventing it, can be very problematic. So, interesting to see here. I'm kind of leaning on a secondary now as Dr. Fate takes to the scene. First Dr. Fate we've seen, though, so far, and I like watching this character. I know he's very zone-heavy, but I think it's actually fun. I'm not an anti-zoner I think zoning is also exciting to watch. Tough and stressful to be up against. I will grant you that, but it is really cool to see players that really know how to control space with those. And obviously to root for the player fighting against the zoning, to see them weather the storm and get through the obstacle course and get that kill, that is always exciting. We'll see if Crypto can do it here.
I think it's super interesting too. Yep, they full combo because of the Tragan and the life bar here, but he has some cool kind of steps. Dr. Fate, you can use his Onks, using the teleporting string, a bunch of different stuff he has in his tool set. Not just zoning, but obviously the most optimal way to play him is that zoning and back to kind of play. Speaking of back two.
Not a lot of room left to run toward. Gonna start using those interactables there. 2 more crates left. Here's the launch from Crypto. Weird side switch combo. What the fuck happened? He just spent the whole time looking into the corner. That was, I thought that was like some cool thing he did on purpose, but the way that it panned out looked like that might have not been according to plan.
I don't think so, but gets the life bar nonetheless. Crypto's still looking for a potential comeback here. Doesn't have any meters, so he can't roll. Oh my god.
Yeah, still not going to be having those crucial resources and able to get in. But now, here comes the mix-ups. That's what Robin is also known for, is the ambiguity of dealing with some of those dive kicks that he has. Here's the super, though, but the block! That means no meter now to clash if Crypto finds an opening. That was a big expenditure for Ima, although Crypto hasn't been able to find these openings he needs to close it out. Will he get the chance? Oh no, he got bled out by the glyph.
Yeah, not sure what the super was supposed to be, because his super, 1, is not very fast, and 2, that move didn't have a lot of recovery, so not sure, but I mean, nonetheless, he won the game, so can't really talk to him anymore. Things like Flash's super or Bane super, those are the ones where you sit there and just wait for anything to happen. You just press the LTRT and get a free win from that. Wait, not so much.
Yeah, it's interesting. Some characters have, like a character like Flash, for instance, right? His, I almost called it Fatal Blow. His super is like 3 frames. It's like some really crazy fast number where if you catch somebody flinching, you'll hit him with it. And I think Superman has a similar story. It's not quite as crazy as it was in Injustice 1, but still very, very fast.
Okay. Crypto making the switch on his last leg to Supergirl. Solid character. Went under the projectiles, no chip damage there, and again, damage being come out.
Oh, what was that? Okay, well, was that what it was? He did that. Was that an air throw?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Supergirl leaves you so long in that breath that you're able to do literally just get metered because it lasts so long.
What is the move he did to gain meter though? Was that the air throw? She has an air throw, I believe, right? I don't remember. It's been so long.
I didn't see the air throw. I know you're able to do like the air float. I know that doesn't meter. Maybe the air throw is just to get better recovery, maybe. Because it does.
Well, because whiffing air throws gets you build meter. At least they did in MKX and MK9. That was a way that you could build meters. You would do an air throw right before you landed, and then you would land, and it would eat the rest of the recovery of the air throw, but you would still build the meter from it.
Okay, well, here's what they're looking next time then.
Really interesting stuff, though. I'm loving seeing these plays from these players. Like, this is a game that a lot of these players here in this top 8 have spent just a ton of time dedicating to and not really caring about the MK scene, and seeing all that dedication, like, and what it's the results of that is so cool. Oh, goes for the armor. Right now, I'm in big trouble here, though. Can't find his way out. Oh, how did she get to the other side?
And teleport everything, the kitchen sink.
Oh, and there it is. Those eye lasers gonna do it. Want to give a quick thanks to Haven Blade for the follow. Thank you so much. Glad you're having fun checking out this Injustice action here as Crypto Knight ties it up and brings us to our first game 5. Also, thank you very much, Vicky, for the kindness. I'm trying here, doing what I can for the Xbox community. I mean, this has been my console for years, and I know in the FGC there's not as much love given to this side, but I know that I know because I'm one of them, there are players over here that do want to compete and participate in stuff. So, you know, if it's not there to attend, build it yourself, and that's what we've done here. So thank you so much for everybody that's been supporting it and enjoys what we do here. Really looking forward to continuing the journey on the Xbox side of things. Game 5, though, Cleve, who you think's taking it? Now he's got the monkey back.
That's definitely interesting. Yeah, I definitely loved how Crypto switched there. Like, he was able to use Supergirl much more better than Robin. I feel like he just used that laser so much better. Like, as soon as he got knocked down, he's able to dash in. So much easier to get in than if you were using Robin. But now Grodd come out. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, big uppercut.
I don't know how much he's used Supergirl. I don't know how tight it is, but it's looking pretty good.
Ooh, actually caught him with that shoulder charge thing. Is that a normal? I don't remember Supergirl. I just remember the teleport.
Oh, nice down too.
I think Supergirl's another character we did not see at all yesterday. Brainiac and Dr. Fate, who we've seen earlier tonight, we did not see at all yesterday either. So tons of variety here in the Injustice 2 revival. Not enough damage to kill, but gonna knock her out of the wake-up attack, it looks like. And Ima, now that he switched back to Grodd, is looking real strong here.
Yeah. It's looking like a predominant main against a side character, honestly. Just more in-depth, knows the character a lot more than Crypto knowing Supergirl. Also, Supergirl doesn't have a background bound. She gets not great damage. When she has a background bound, she hits like a truck. And in neither stages we've gotten a background bounds.
Ooh, yeah, that is tough. Oh, tries to go for the Shoryuken there, but I'm going to be a little too far. And there it is, the Stampede catches. Full meter right now here for Crypto, but he's already spent the Clash, so not going to be able to use it to heal. Will likely need to use it all for damage if he's going to make this comeback, and quite a comeback required. It's a quick bit of meter built back. What's the setup? Oh, just going to wait for the Stampede. Cancels it, though, but the cross-up from Ima. No. Got him.
Ooh, it's going to have to be a huge comeback here. Nice teleport. The reaction's coming from Crypto. Very patient. There we go. Another connection made. Maybe the long corner combo to get decent damage. Not the best in the world, but okay damage.
Oh, gets through.
Okay.
Yo, Ima looking to make this here. Restand! The Clash comes out, but Crypto has the meter advantage. This could be a guaranteed 15%. He's going to leave it. He knows he can do more damage with that meter if he gets a hit. The trait is up. The big leap catches the low. The wake-up attack. Dude, this comeback is insane if Crypto makes it. No! The curse! I'm so sorry.
The active frames on that move. Jesus.
What an ending there. Got underneath Grodd, but that burst hits everywhere. And Ima is going to take the victory there. Very nicely done. Clean W there for him. 3-2 though. What a set. What a set. Incredibly close.
Yeah, a fun watch.
So we are going to hop back over to our bracket here, where we will look to summon our next set of combatants. We've got the Brock versus Frapp. Hopefully Frapp is ready to play. Haven't heard from him today, though. I mean, usually I don't hear from everybody anyway, so that's not like a requirement. But you know, hopefully we can get Frapp in here because man, his Atrocitus was looking dirty earlier. But of course, also let's get these scores in here real quick. Make sure we don't forget those.
I definitely want to see Frapp, but he might not be here. Brock, we did see play Bane. Bane is definitely a hype character. By far, my favorite character to watch in this game. Like
Oh, dude, I love some good Bane play.
Yeah, there's nothing better in Justice 2 than watching a good Bane player. And I'll stand with that. I will
like that
gladly
clip
stand.
on Striker's, that just sits on Striker's Twitter. Like his pinned tweet of him just demolishing some player with Bane is... it's so entertaining. That character is ridiculous.
If he had 2 bars and a level 3 trait, you can kiss your life bar goodbye. Because you're not seeing it anymore.
Okay, so... invites have been sent here for our competitors, hoping that Frapp can make it. However, in the event that Frapp is unable to make it, then what we'll do is we'll just invite Twilight instead, because Twilight is who, you know, the Brock would fight if Frapp lost. So we'll just run that set instead. So we will get our Bane match no matter what. I am definitely going to see some venom coursing through veins on this one.
Yeah, most definitely. The question is Atrocitus or Grodd is he going to be playing against? Not many people really play Atrocitus after he got nerfed here in the beginning of the game. But still definitely a solid character. Not as good as he was when the game first came out, but still a solid pick. I don't think any character in this game, honestly, was like horrendously horrible. So there's some that are a little underwhelming, like your girl Cheeto, though.
Come on, Frapp. Wake up. Wake up. Did the people that you know that can hail him and other means hear from him?
I got no response, so...
Damn. Uh-oh. Alright, let me see if I can try to send him a message.
Either.
Yeah, I don't see him online either, but, you know, like, if you send people messages... Like, my phone goes off when I get Xbox messages. You know what I mean? And, like, Twitter and everything else, same thing, right? So that might be what he needs to wake him up or remind him. I will Twitter him as well. Give it a little time. See what happens. None of these messages are from... What's it called?
He's coming no matter what. I mean, Twilight, we saw earlier. I mean, Twilight, honestly, he was dominating the tournament on Tuesday, and just unfortunately, just couldn't find his footing against Brainiac. I mean, he said it wasn't a great matchup. I can believe him there, from just the match we watched. Maybe he can find a better matchup in versus Bane. I mean, he beat Striker's Bane on Tuesday 3-0, and looked pretty good while doing it. So,
Beautiful.
Why not he beat Brock?
All right. So I have sent some hails over to Frapp, and we'll see what happens if he responds. But while we wait for him, what we can do is I can plug real quick that I had told everybody that I would throw up some cash for the prize pool here if my YouTube channel got to 400 subs. And right now I am 4 away. So, or maybe it's 6 away. I think I'm 4 away. So, if you guys want to head over to the YouTube channel and push that sub button, I would greatly appreciate that. Honestly, I don't really care if you watch the videos, especially if you guys watch the stream. You don't have to watch the archive again. But, you know, the algorithm will pick up, like, oh, this MK/Injustice watcher subs to this channel. Let me show that to other people that watch it. So, some subs over there would be greatly appreciated as I'm trying to build this up and, you know, make sure that we can continue to have as many loudspeakers, you know, broadcasting that Xbox players do indeed have a home, and we've got them covered. So if you guys want to hop over to the YouTube channel and get subbed, I would greatly appreciate that. All of these matches are going to be up on the YouTube as well. In fact, the pools matches are already up there, and we'll be getting these hopefully up tomorrow immediately. So that is the plan here, at least. Typically, Noah, we stick around with Xbox just because there's a lot of stuff happening in the scene for PlayStation usually. So most of the time, we're going to be doing Xbox stuff over here just because we want to make sure we show some love to that underrepresented community. All right, so I think that what we may end up needing to do here is invite Twilight. I got an unfortunate feeling that we're not going to be hearing from Frapp, but we can get the Gorilla back in here. I am so excited to see some high-level Gorilla Grodd play that this is fine. This is fine. This is going to be nice. So Grodd versus Bane. This is going to be one hell of a slugfest.
Big body brawl. Seeing Bane and Grodd on the screen.
Right, dude? This is going to be the big boys. Man, thank you so much to those of you guys that came and subbed as well to the YouTube channel just now. I really appreciate that. I'm going to keep on rambling about that throughout the night. And, you know, for every sub we get over that, we'll definitely throw some extra maybe in there too. Because I really appreciate you guys coming through and helping us out and build something special here for the Exiles. We do have our players in, though, so let's go ahead and take a look. I have not typed their names in, so give me a moment. Typing is what I do for a living, so I'll do it quick. But here we go. Brock versus Twilight.
Yeah, previously Twilight was able to beat Striker 3-0. Goose egg on Striker's side. So maybe trying to rekindle what he had before on Tuesday. First set going to him.
Alright.
Going to the
launch.
Here we go. Guess wrong, yep. Didn't have the meter.
And now, so another thing to note here is if Twilight wins this, we're going to have a Gorilla Grodd mirror match, potentially. Because that is definitely a possibility here, since unfortunately Slink can't play. Ima's going to automatically move forward. So.
Oh, the unblockable.
Okay. Rolls around. I don't even know if that was on purpose,
Yeah,
but unfortunately, Twilight's just going to hunt him down with the throw and take round one. Brock, you know, does look like he's got a big uphill battle behind him, but we're talking about Bane, a character that can just chunk out damage if the situation demands it. For that debuff timer. All right, ready to go.
Armor up, has 2 Venoms up and ready. You can do a ton of damage if you get a hit, but the hits aren't coming through.
Oh, excellent defense here from Twilight so far. Gets in, and that Venom debuff means a little extra damage on these hits as well.
Another interactable being used. Brock needs a miracle if he wants to win this here. Still has the Clash and 4 bars. Can get some of that back. But he's going to need the bar for damage too. So if he uses the Clash, he can't do damage. It's just a lose situation.
And there it is, the sneaky sweep, only a little bit of health left, and I don't even know if they traded or not, but that looked like he was dashing up, and that was a stampede he dashed right into. So Twilight is going to take game 1. Also, thank you, War Gods ML, for the follow as well. Glad you're having fun checking out our stream as we hop back into Injustice 2. Typically, we are a MK stream, but, you know, we play all the NRS games and decided to do a little throwback, show some love to the old games that kind of led the journey to here. And man, honestly, I miss this game. I wish that Injustice and Mortal Kombat could coexist and there wasn't this weird situation where the whole community just like jumps ship from one game to the next. It'd be really nice if we could get both of these games in the circuit at all times, because this, particularly Injustice 2 as well as MKX and MK11 right now, like they would work so well amongst each other. Like these games are really fun. Wow, interrupts the interactable with an interactable combo of his own.
Doesn't have any meter, so the reset's not going to be that big. be a little... Oh, okay, never mind. He has to cancel some store, and another reset coming through. Guesses wrong again, but this time as meter. Gonna eat the big, big damage. Gonna Venom up to take a little less damage, but level 1 Venom's not gonna really do much. Unblockable, interactable. It's been his best friend this match.
Alright, charges in, but gets hit, but no commitment here. Alright, here's the opening. The Bane debuff, though, it will come off at the end of the combo. Goes for a command grab. It won't hit on hit from the down one, though. And now he's just trying to chip him out with the Stampede, it seems like.
Yeah, it was the best of both worlds. He just kept getting meaner over and over again. The chip out was inevitable.
Uh-oh. Bane's in trouble. Yeah, background bounce is coming here. We'll get it.
Oh, okay,
no.
never mind. Oh, no, yep.
Unclashable now, too.
It's looking bare for him. Full life bar advantage for Twilight. Does have Clash, but Twilight, he's going to have all unclashable damage. Just about nothing he can really do here. And oh, the Hail Mary. Not going to be what can really kill this monkey.
Oh my god, Frapp. You are too late.
He just got... Oh my gosh, like 5 minutes too late.
Grodd.
That is a tragedy. We were unable to see the Atrocitus, but next time, this will not be the only time. This will not be the only time. Definitely not going to be the only time. I have had so much fun revisiting this game. Maybe part of it is because MK11 is a stress factory. It has too many feel bad moments that are like the side effect of feel good moments. Like, oh, I hit this combo, but here comes the breakaway. And it's like, and now I'm getting so maybe that's part of why, but I mean, we're definitely going to be coming back to Injustice 2 much more, and especially if that fucking Marvel game rumor is true and they're done with MK11. MK11's not in a good state. Not the right time for the conversation, though. Here we go. Twilight gets in there with the throw. Nice flip out from Brock. Doesn't want to see where that damage was going.
He got hit by a 30% reset because Twilight punished Bane's sweep. Has a kind of just a character crisis of having a punishable sweep. Terminator had one, Bane has one. Oh my gosh, he's attracted to unsafe sweeps.
Ooh, tick throws now from Brock. Spending some of that Venom as well.
Oh, level 3 Venom? I don't know about that one.
Okay. Elbow drop.
Can't really do much here. It's just going to be chip out.
Ooh, got it.
Yeah, a little bit of a poor Venom management there. Just used it way too late. Didn't really get anything off of it. Not even taking less damage. Twilight was about done that combo by the time he put level 3 up.
Okay, back away. Bang, bang, bang. Here's the launch now. Brock still has that Clash available. And look at these leaps. 458 from the damage. Backdashes out. The elbow drop catches. Not going to get the low. That's what he's looking for, is that launching low. But
another grab. Going to be all unclashable so far. 3 bars he does have. Okay. Gets the life bar.
Nicely
Bane's
done.
known for comebacks.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If any character has what it takes to, you know, just tank through somebody's life bar, Bane is one of them. But I don't think he'll get the chance, as the immediate combo from Twilight to start it off. He's going to finish the job. Twilight with a 3-0. We'll take it.
I mean, 6-0 against Banes. He just doesn't lose to Banes today. Or Tuesday.
Alright, so that means we do have a Grodd mirror lined up in our brackets. Let's go ahead and hop back to those brackets while we get ready for our winners finals match, though, where we've got Go Optical versus God Zeus coming up next.
Here we go, my returning champ. First time on stream tonight. I feel like I'm obligated to root for Go Optical because he won my tournament, but I'll gladly, definitely try and bring the returning champ a second victory. You already robbed my wallet, so see if you can rob yours if we get that goal, of course, for the subscribers.
I'm fine. I'm totally open to it. Alright, this looks a little weird because we have some people that were missing, so there's not scores in every single match. So that's kind of obnoxious, but, you know, we're making do with what we got here. Sorry about that. I try to make this look a little cleaner, but when not everybody's here to play, it does throw things off. Alright.
Honestly, it's all fun and games, though. Everybody's having fun playing the game. I went 0-2. I had to play Cheetah, and it wasn't fun. I went to...
You had to play Woolander, dude. That was...
Dude, I was in a party with a bunch of people, and they're telling me, don't play Cheetah on Sub-Zero. Don't play Cheetah on Sub-Zero. I'm like...
They were right.
But I want to 4-3, man. Just let me 4-3. And, yeah, I got bodied. And my Black Adam was okay, but nothing near anything else. So, yeah, Woolander's just a better player. I can't complain. Woolander obviously was a better player. He won, so...
Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't see Woolander here tonight as well. You know, Woolander, he was playing Sub-Zero, which is the character that I played a lot of when I was playing this game. It was Sub-Zero and Leonardo that kind of were the main characters that I was playing. So, really was hoping to see some more of that. Sad though I didn't get to see it, but it is what it is. You know, things come up. You know, people have lives outside of gaming, and even though COVID has kind of given us all slightly looser schedules, it's also butchered some of our schedules and sleep schedules. I know my sleep schedule isn't great, and either way, you know, some people have stuff come up, it happens, so we had to make do, but we are going to be now down to our final four. Go Optical, God Zeus, Twilight, and Ima. 2 Gorilla Grodd players in top 4 too. Who would have guessed?
Ooh, possibly a Black Adam mirror here, but we did see Brainiac earlier from God Zeus.
Dude, that would be pretty wild if we have a top 4 is 2 Black Adams and 2 Gorilla Grodds.
That would actually be hilarious.
I think that might be what it is. We'll see what God Zeus plays. We saw him play Black Adam yesterday. We've seen, like you said, or Brainiac from him earlier. So not necessarily guaranteed to be Black Adam, and maybe he doesn't like the mirror, right? I know there are players throughout skill levels that are just do not like the mirror match. Like, I would rather play a counter pick than play you with my main if it's a mirror. And we'll see if that ends up being the case. God Zeus seemingly going for that route as he's going to be busting out Aquaman. Haven't seen him either, but here it is in Winners Finals. Speaking of, too.
I don't know about this matchup. Not many people played Aquaman after the nerfs, after probably Evo.
Yeah, when they changed it so his combo routes or whatever were different off of the from the deep.
Quite weird, and I'm almost certain that he can reversal Black Magic punish from the deep.
He probably can, actually. I don't know. We'll see if it ends up coming up, but this may end up being a long-range war between these two. Now, the Water of Life is going to stop these hit confirms from Go Optical, so that will be problematic for Black Adam getting his usual combo route started, where he can kind of hit confirm into trait and stuff. Against Aquaman, that's not going to work. He's basically going to have to commit a little bit earlier if he's going to launch him into the air and have that Water of Life not be a non-factor.
Trash can hitting God Zeus here. The one thing they didn't change about Aquaman since day one, I'll tell you, is that chip damage on the Trident Rush.
Dude, it's still not as bad as Injustice 1. Have you seen that video of Wonder Chef where he, like, basically does enough damage to kill you with full bar of meter? He can just chip you to death.
Stupid. You would gain meter too. It's like, why are you gaining meter? It makes no sense.
Yeah, he gains back enough time to do. He does it like 8 times off of a full bar. He can do like 8 of them if you block all of it. Now, obviously, the smart thing to do is to push block that shit off of you, but not everybody's got the meter or wants to spend the meter to do that. Go Optical trying to close this out.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because one of the things that Black Adam has is like ridiculous damage, stupid damage. Obviously not day 1 damage, but really stupid damage, and he hasn't been able to get any damage off of any touches just because of the Water of Life. Nothing really has been had. I mean, last time he went for reset instead of damage, which, yeah, probably the optimal thing to do, but didn't really do anything afterwards.
Oh, gets hit by the last tail hit there. God Zeus has a slight lead. Of course, I want to say, as far as damage output here is concerned, you know, Go Optical is going to be able to churn it out even more. What are you doing? Are you giving... There is a prize pool. There is now money on the line. And it's tournament. Winners Finals. Dude, I'll fucking murder you. Your controller dies.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're going to have to ask for mercy somewhere else. And no Water of Life to stop that. No Water of Life gonna stop this either. Go optical close. And God Zeus
kill
puts
him.
the controller down. Dude, kill him. Kill him.
Gotta kill
I
him.
don't want to watch. I don't want to watch him pick his controller back up. I want you to kill him. Oh my god, dude! If he dies, he dies. Like that's how it fucking works. But it's fucking tournament, and this is for money. Do not let people get away with that nonsense. Oh my god, dude.
Didn't want to clash there.
Well, now he can't.
No, definitely not anymore. Just got them mirror.
Dude. Why are you letting people live?
Aquaman.
Fuck your honorable victory, man. Go for the throat if they expose it. I gotta give the W to God Zeus. And he's like getting rambunctious in the chat, talking shit. You're gonna let him get away with it? Jeez.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he's the villain of all the players to not let get away with it. God Zeus is like top of the list of I hope your batteries die, right? Like
Someone's praying on his downfall here. Like, come on. I can tell you in the background I'm hearing some witch doing some spells to get that controller to be dead and finally worked.
I mean, he's out here counter picking and shit. Like everybody else, like God Zeus is taking this as serious. Like, okay, you know for sure God Zeus was not gonna let you live if your controller dies. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely chopping your head off if you let him. See if Optical can turn it around here. Gonna stick to the Black Adam pick, but will he get another chance like that? I'm not sure what God Zeus was doing, if it was a controller thing, if he was, you know, feeling discouraged and put it down because he thought he was dead, but we'll see.
No one for reset instead of the damage. That's pretty
Dude, you can tell he's turned it up. This is right now a flawless victory here in the works. Now, they don't work quite the same as MK, so the curse doesn't necessarily work in this realm, but...
Oh, didn't get the ender. Maybe next to them block the car. Yep, used it.
The Chevy from the levee.
Dude, I love that conversion off the down two. I can't do it because I don't play Black Adam like that, but I want to learn it.
Dude, you were doing some sick Black Adam shit, actually. A combo that I had not seen. I'm gonna have to pick your brain about that one. Like your B&B that you had done was actually pretty cool looking. I don't remember it anymore, but I'll watch the replay and point it out to you at some point.
Yeah, I'll definitely unveil the secrets. Nice check.
I love how creative you can be in this game, though. Like, you know, MK, as much as I do genuinely enjoy MK11, but it feels like you're not able to be as expressive with your offense as you are in the past games. What just happened? You are able to be expressive more defensively, which is cool, but I don't think that's an expression as much as just saying you have good defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can really show that off more.
Nice read by God Zeus. That was like super plus, but he pressed anyway. Like
Oh, crossed him up. Black Adam getting clapped by the overhead here. Gotta look out. There's another throw. The tentacle from below.
Oh, the down two missed.
Palpatine does it.
You could have clashed there, but
Can you clash the amp on the Palpatine, or do you mean the initial first hit of it?
the initial hit of the Palpatine was a flash.
Ooh, okay, gotcha. And maybe just wasn't quick enough with the switch.
But I had something I wanted to say. Now I don't remember it. I want to watch the replay. Oh yeah, his down two. Black Adam's down two is stupidly fast, but the range is just not it.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
the one thing
Fujin.
about
It's a
Black
Fujin uppercut. He doesn't stand up with his uppercut at all. It's like Fujin and Cassie. Their uppercuts are very, very low to the ground. And when you compare them to, like, you know, Joker in this game, he like stands up with his crowbar and everything. You know, Atrocitus gets all the way upright. So a handful of characters, their uppercuts not great here. And God Zeus switching characters again to Adam. Gur time.
He went random select.
Did he go random select?
Yeah, I mean,
How
I don't know.
strange. Is he that
He's level
confident, you
20.
think?
bro, I think he has it. Oh, wait, no, that's everybody. I'm stupid. Yeah, level 1. Okay, I don't know if he knows Adam, but to be honest, Adam is a.
I mean, it
what's his
counts.
cool
It
character?
counts. There's no going back. This counts.
Yeah.
Especially because he fought back. I mean, accidental character selection or variation happens, but he's fighting back now. There's nothing we can do about it. Palpatine again. Oh, look at how small he is, dude. I love that his crouch animation is just him standing smaller, dude. It's so good.
His down 3 actually hurts me watching it. Adam's down 3. It can low profile so many things. I just want to cry.
What
the conversion? Okay.
His down 3. What does he do?
His sweep literally just makes him go so small. He can low profile anything. Essentially, it's stupid. So he gets the punish. Can he use the background bounce? Yeah, there we go. Extended him.
Beautiful combo here. Optical.
The reset.
Now, is that string plus as well? Is that the one that's plus? 113 right there?
113 is +3, yeah.
Jeez, and it launches? That's so wild.
Yeah, it literally, Black Adam's always plus. Yeah.
Oh, flips out, but still gets caught. Catching here with the launcher as well. Keeps it unclashable. Is that the sweep? That right there that you just did?
I didn't get to see it, probably.
Oh, yeah, he's got a ground pound, too. I wonder if Godzus will use that. We haven't seen much science either, right? You know how he can set up those different vials, do a little alchemy. Have not seen that happen here either, so the Adam toolkit has really went rather underexplored here. A lot of this trait coming out, but I mean, this is a limited tool, and you can't get much huge damage out of it either, right? So it definitely has its restrictions.
Yeah, I assume he can't really use the chemicals and such against Black Adam because he has a safe full screen dive kick that combos. Probably because of that, and also has black magic, so not really able to do things full screen as well. Low lane gonna be trading, not gonna be in his favor, and that's gonna hurt. Not gonna be able to get out of this one.
Restand, a little teabag coming out. He's dead, dude. He just died. He got teabagged and he died.
Well, damn.
You cannot you cannot let people get away with batteries dying and shit. Let this be a lesson to ye. Those of you watching at home, this is tournament, man. You give any mercy, and it can really cost you. I mean, granted, it's not MK11 like blatantly doing a mercy, right? That really ups the ante with it, but Godzus now is on set point here. Now, he did pick random select, which means he has to pick random select, and no, I'm just kidding. He has to pick Adam again. He's not going to be able to random select again. He is locked in here with Adam, so we'll see if Go Optical maybe has a different matchup he prefers for that. Of course, Godzus is going to be open to switching his character if he loses, but right now, one game away from Adam claiming winners finals.
So Adam, see, the commentary with these two characters on the screen is horrible because Adam, confusing. But Adam, he definitely not a bad character to soul main. So I don't think Go Optical really plays anybody else. Maybe a side character or two, but if you're soul maining a character, Black Adam probably is on the top of that list. Very solid, well-rounded character.
Goes to take a booth, not gonna hit.
This stage used to be all unblockables, and I missed that. It was very stupid, but funny to watch.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite stages. I really like this particular stage. I think it's the color scheme too. You know, it's got some purple on it. Big fan. All right, here's the launch from Adam.
It's like a little clown music.
Yeah, I mean this game, and I think X and obviously 11 as well. Like the beauty of the stages just is consistently on display in these NetherRealm titles. All right, there's the trait. What do you do? Just constantly holding that block, but eventually you get hit. The Palpatine Wake Up is going to punish him as you know, when Adam comes out of his trait, there is like he panics, right? He's got a weird animation where he's kind of stuck recovering from being in that trait, so you can punish him during that.
Dude, that's really good from Go Optical. Still has the first life bar too. Trait gonna be used.
Dude, you can only block so long.
It's hard. It is honestly hard. It's a free hit for Adam, if I'm honest with you. There's no reason not to use this trait ever. That.
He was trying for the low stop, maybe not even on purpose, but gets uppercut out of it. A clash is going to come out now from Adam, so it's going to be off of that resource. Gets a little health back in the process, though, here. And the acid finishes off that health bar.
Yeah, the chemicals. Not even the big puddle, it's the small puddle. Didn't get to mix it all together. The low lighting definitely going to be an advantage. At this point, trait being used. Can he block it forever? Oh, the last minute overhead. Usually what happens with that Adam trait, if I'm honest. Interrupting the down one. Still has Clash, has meter advantage also. Nice down two, nothing to get out of it, but drops the combo. Not gonna be able to connect. Oh, can you block? Oh no.
He's
leading the
flip
combo.
out, but gets hit anyway. Plus frames, just keeping it going. Plus frames again. No meter from God Zeus to push block that. We've seen the approach that he's got with the push block every single time, and the teleport takes it! Go Optical is going to the loser's bracket. He let God Zeus get away with it, and now grand finals on the winner's side is where he will wait for whoever can make it back to him. Will it be Go Optical? Will it be Twilight or Imer? Both of them play Grodd, which we've seen what he does to Grodd players, so interesting storyline that has just developed. We'll top back to our bracket here to pop those scores in while we get ready for our losers semi-final match, which is likely going to be a Grodd mirror, unless one of them maybe has a particular aversion to it. But Twilight versus Ima coming up next.
I don't think I've seen a Grodd mirror ever, to be honest with you. And I've watched, dude, I was a Injustice 2 addict. I watched every tournament that was available to me, and I don't think I've ever seen a Grodd mirror. So, excited to see what it brings to us.
Whoops, there's a T. Alright.
Spelling part.
Spelling is the hardest. I hate it.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. And God's just going to be sitting pretty in Grand Finals with that extra life, waiting to see the Grodd twins come through, or, again, go Optical for a rematch.
Yeah, right. Even if Go Optical gets that rematch, you know, that uphill battle that he's going to have from the loser's side is going to be real rough for him, too.
Get out of the lobby.
Gods, get out of my lobby. Lingerer, get out of my lobby.
And the match started. Great. That's fantastic. Maybe his controller died. I don't know.
Yeah, his controller died again.
Gotta invest in some rechargeables by this point. That's why I have. And it's still lingering. Gods, if you can hear me, you gotta leave the lobby.
Yeah, Gods, you're gonna have to get out of the room. We can't invite you, Ima, because God Zeus is still in the lobby. Has not left the lobby.
This is... Okay. Remember the one time Slink won a match, stayed in the lobby, and went to go make cereal and came back because he fucking forgot to leave the lobby?
Dude, it happens all the time.
He had a whole bowl of cereal in his hand, coming back. It's quite funny, but definitely annoying.
Oh wait, did I just invite the wrong person? I think I might have invited Go Optical. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. It's supposed to be Ima. My apologies if I invited the wrong person.
Don't accept the invite, Optical. Some extra invite. Just oh, never mind. He already got in before I could even give him a invite to the lobby. Will it be a Grodd mirror, or are the side characters coming out to play? We'll find out.
Gorilla Grodd. Gorilla Grodd. Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
Ooh, the monkey matchup. Double Gorilla Grodd on the screen.
Who is the true silverback on this one?
Who can hit their chest harder? I want to see it.
I gotta say, I'm a bigger fan of Ima's, like, drip. Like, I like the spikes and the skulls and stuff on it. Twilin's is very reserved. So if I'm just going for dress-up points, Ima's taking a slight advantage on it.
I mean, granted, Grodd doesn't have the best gear in the world. I mean,
yeah, it's rough to work with.
People tell me Cheetah's gear is bad, but dude, I'll find something. Don't worry. totally find something. Down 2, here we go. It's so interesting to see what, like, your own character has the options against what your own character can do. It's so interesting to watch. That's why,
of course, like, you know, like, what your character's weak against and how to exploit some of it. Like, oh, I know what to do to deal with this. It's going to be really interesting to see how these players apply these different tools. I'm looking to take the round. Maybe not quite. Can he get the chip out? The throw will finish the job with the Stampede cancels, which we've seen from Twilight all night, too. Stampede cancels into throw. No stranger, both of them.
Dude, I'm telling you, mirror matches fuck with my brain. Like, it's just, like, so much stuff that's just unneeded. Like, I know what he does. I know what he can do, but I need to counter what he's actually doing while I'm doing the same thing.
At the same time.
Dude, it hurts my brain. I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of playing in a mirror match. I would prefer to play a secondary, I think, or like counter pick than go for the mirror match. It's difficult, but here we are going to see mirror. At least for game 1, we'll see if somebody switches, you know, like in the game of chicken here. Ooh, goes for the flip out, still going to get caught here. Twilight gets opened up with the armor.
I think they're tied in meter here, so he can deny the health back if he wants to. Yep, didn't build the second bar. He's going to do it. Why not? I mean, you can so much meter from the Stampede cancels. Why not just get some more? Just got it back here from Twilight. Ima still has Clash.
Dude, good defense. Okay, gonna break out of it as well.
Has some meter, get some health back, but he might want to spend only one. Yep, here we go. One for a combo, one for a reset. Find out. More Stampede cancels. Ooh, he baited the back 3. Beautiful from Twilight. There's character knowledge for you.
Okay, there's the leap. I think he purposely laid down a little bit longer there, though.
Grab, throwing himself on the ground.
Okay,
another
toss.
grab.
One more hit is all Twilight will need here to claim game 1, and the Stampede will find its mark. Game 1 over to Twilight.
Yep.
Gorilla Grodd wins.
All the work paying off here from Twilight. Again, one of the necros who just never really dropped the game. Definitely familiar with the game.
All the ins and outs. They do not elude Twilight here. You know, definitely. I think that's one of the fun things about these games too, is that they have enough depth to them that for the players that do spend a lot of time digging in deep, there's just a ton of fun to be had. And even if your character clearly has some tough matchups or at the highest level it's a struggle, you can still find some fun with how creative and just exciting this game can be. And I expect the similar for, you know, assuming they make a couple of different adjustments to MK11, it'll be that way. That's how MKX is in its, you know, Necro years, is that, you know, everybody, there's so many good characters and so much craziness going on that really fun to take a peek back into every now and then.
Dude, like, I saw on Twitter today, Striker found a new setup with Captain Cold. Like, how many years later?
Did you see that Raphael clip that Striker was posting? That was so sick.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mid-hype combos, let's go.
I don't see you're gonna see much Raph in this
No,
game.
sadly, Raph is not gonna happen. That is bottom tier for life.
Yeah, he's pretty trash.
Thank you so much for the follow, Nito, DKQ, and Django Fata BC for the follows as well. Thank you so much. Glad you guys are having fun checking out some Injustice 2 action. I'm looking real strong here in game 2. Definitely looking healthier than that previous game that went the way of Twilight. And interrupt the Stampede as well. That, I mean, if you see that Stampede coming, you can armor through it.
You just gotta watch
of course, they
out
can
for
cancel it, right?
cancel.
So, yeah, the mix-ups, the mind games.
The whole mind game. I mean, quite literally, mind games. Both of them have their mind controlling helmets on, and there's the connection. Drops it though, full screen. Ooh, more Stampede cancels. Sitting by that bike. Pretty horrible
Stampede feels like in this game, typically you're committed to your movement, like your dashes, and this it feels like a way of like basically like having MK style dashes where you can like dash and then stutter them and cancel them in the middle. It's so crazy seeing Gorilla Grodd players that know what they're doing just move around in the neutral.
We'll get somebody low. Not gonna
too
kill
early
yet.
with the swing.
This is
Cost
free
him
damage.
big, unclashable.
This is free damage.
Oh, and he didn't even, I didn't even realize he's still working on that first health bar. Ima looking real solid here. Both characters gonna trade up right now. Monkey power. Ooh, just knocks him out of the sky. Where were you floating?
He fucking swiped him so hard there.
Oh man, I wish I could hear what they're saying. I don't have any game audio, so I have no idea what they're saying, but I hope it's some great monkey shit talk.
I just want to hear anything but words at that point.
Look at that dude, just be stampede cancels, looking for some kind of movement. Good block there. Twilight is behind in life right now. Oh, the toss is not going to kill, but it will be close. One more hit, and another throw just back to back, and Ima on the board here. We've got a match between these two gorillas.
Yeah, I mean, he had a huge life lead off the start. It was granted a lot to him. Pretty surprising that Twilight doesn't even make it that far, to be honest with you, but definitely a very good match to watch. I'm gonna save for the next one.
Ima was looking incredibly healthy by the time that, you know, he had gotten rid of that first health bar for Twilight, and Twilight really dug those heals in, but wasn't able to maintain long enough. But I think it really goes to show how both of these players are so good at kind of taking that momentum, and really arguably where the health bars are at is not necessarily a great tell for where the game is going to end, because, I mean, that first game, Ima had a healthy lead as well, and Twilight ran it all the way back, so it really is just who can maintain and keep their momentum for as long as possible.
Oh, another whiff grab, but you're not gonna be able to punish it. Another stampede cancel.
Ooh, just armors right through it.
He has meter. Oh, the backdash, the knowledge, but stopping him with the down one here. Just about to lose straight too, but gets the reset anyway. The grab coming through. Guesses wrong, and his life bar is gonna be with it.
Nicely done. So Ima, yet again, for the third time now, able to get that first health bar, and with a lot of his own health intact, but Twilight definitely turns it up once he's on that second health bar. Great damage here. Gets the cross up with the burst as well.
So my favorite part about this mirror match is the sounds they make and how the animations just on each other. It's so beautiful.
Oh, armors through it. Nicely done.
He was just barely able to armor through that, like, coming through.
And, like, look at how much of a life lead Ima had early on, and now Twilight is about to close it out, and, like, that life lead is gone, and it's not a significant difference here on the health bar, too. About 300 to 400 health difference here. I can't tell if that's a 9 or an 8, that's why I sound dumb and math is hard, but I promise if I was closer, I would know.
Reset. They got the reset. All in flash.
Now he's got the life lead even. Twilight trying to bring this one back.
The tire even went through because of the tree. Walks the ground pound, but
behind
then
you!
Jump to cross up. Oh no, another reset for Ima. Twilight with no clash to be had. Doesn't have enough meter.
What do you do to get out of that thing? Do you have to jump out of that monkey throw that he does? I feel like every single time I've seen people do it, it's worked. Like, I have not seen people successfully avoid it. And Ima's gonna take it. Game number 3, going the way of the skulls and spikes on that Gorilla Grodd. Is this Planet of the Apes suited? Very well could be. Mark Wahlberg's about to kick the door in.
Yeah, the reset's really good. You have to guess between grabber or.
But I understand that you have to guess between them. But what do you do to get out of it? Like, do you have to jump out of it? Is that how you avoid it? Because it's not like in this game you can't neutral duck the throw, right? Like in this game, that's not how it works. So is that the answer to that? You have to wake up, or do you have to like delay, get up, and they'll whiff over you? Or I don't know how that works, but I feel like I haven't seen anybody avoid it, I guess is what I'm mainly getting at, that it's looked guaranteed so far. Every time somebody's gone for it, it's worked. Oh, you can backdash, okay. Backdash makes sense. I forgot invulnerable backdashes. I wish those were in every game. It's such a great tool.
I think it's cool.
I love it in MKX. I love it in this. I don't know why it's not in 11.
Cross up.
It would deal with Shiva Stomp too so well. Different conversation though.
Didn't even think about that one.
Right? I mean, that's how you deal with Goro, is you just backdash it. And then that's not a problem. And like the annoying thing that derps can do, there is a universal, everybody can do it, answer to this question, and then people can't derp. Right, dude. Now, and
my
Ima
God.
has not been on the other side of the life leads. Like the life leads have always been in Ima's hands. So now for Twilight to have a life lead, this is big. Look at how much damage though Ima's doing here. Is that what it is? If you get pushed to first health bar, then you just turn it up if you're a Grodd player?
Didn't use the meter though. Dude, what's so impressive that I've seen, like, they know how to get a counter
all over the
character.
place.
Like, they know the counter to the counter, and they keep making the right reads over and over again. Both of them, honestly. Not gonna
There
clash.
you go, dude.
The
What was
damage!
that? The fucking cheater bullshit into the interactable setup. That was so
stupid.
dirty. That was so dirty.
Gorilla Grodd wins.
How do you deal with that? And then it was guaranteed chip out after.
You die, that's what happens. You just die.
Basically.
Good luck, buddy. I thought the interactable was gonna kill, but yeah, that Stampede guaranteed. There's nothing you can do about that one.
So that I gotta say is the first time that we've seen a player in this set win with their first health bar intact. So Twilight making
That
a
is true.
statement here as we now go into game 5. A statement.
Grodd does a good chunky amount of damage into resets, so yeah, definitely life bars are being drained quite fast. And last game, as you said, just wasn't drained. Was able to keep it.
Alright, tossing some shit. Ooh, gets caught by the burst now. Ima answers back. I think he's doing a little reset with this low ground pound. So far, though, it does look like both players have been able to block that. We've seen them get away with it on others, but the familiarity with their own character coming through.
That's what I'm saying too, Crypto. Like I'm looking at the game and I'm like, this is so cool. Like if I had played against this, obviously I wouldn't be happy I'm losing, but it's just cool to watch. That reset was so cool last game.
I would be furious. I am not good at maintaining the salt.
I feel like this game I can definitely hold my anger better than MK11. That's what I've probably seen.
I feel like MK11 just gets me mad at like the mechanics and stuff of like how breakaway works,
You're not wrong.
like way too much. This game feels much more like I understand what's happening when stuff goes wrong in this game a lot more. Why does it? Okay, so why does it sometimes go really big? Does that when he has the anti-projectile on and then he does it? Is that how that works?
Oh my god! They both
Was that a stampede trade?
They stampede traded.
Jeez, now we know what happens, I guess.
God, that was so cool.
Twilight
Holy shit, this is my
floating
favorite
in.
match so far.
Okay, here's the mind control. Oh, you amplify it. Okay, that's what makes it go big. Gotcha.
The optical with the knowledge. Oh,
blocked.
didn't time it right.
Here's the launch. Big monkey punch. Oh no! Drops the combo though, and then wake up stampede. Now Twilight, 1200 health separating him from finishing this and getting his way into losers finals, where Go Optical is waiting to face the winner of this set.
Armor. Finally, with the life lead, still has the first life bar, but you've seen how long that lasts. Not gonna have the meter in a clash anyway. Twilight has the advantage. Drops the combo though.
Oh, the patience. The monkey stare down. I'm not quite close enough to finish it. 38 health remains.
Oh, the runaway. Obviously, Grodd doesn't have a projectile, so he's got to get in to get that less bit of damage out of there. Oh, trade.
And Ima is going to close out the health bar. And Blaze dropping a $20 donation here. Let's go ahead and throw that in the prize pool for our combatants here as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Blaze. Of course, we got to keep the Exiles busy, right? They need to have some fun. And speaking of busy, we're going to be starting the Nightmare Series Season 8 next week. So if you play MK11, definitely going to want to get in on that as well. The action is going to be resuming shortly. And for MK11 and Xbox, some big happenings next week with the MK ladder coming through from Xbox Official. And Twilight going to come through with the Stampede to take it 3-2 over Ima in a beautiful, beautiful Gorilla Grodd mirror.
That was so fun to watch.
Absolutely.
So fun to watch.
That was hype. So let's pop back over to our bracket real quick while we pop the scores in for that and get Go Optical in here for our losers finals. Before we do that, though, I do, of course, want to reiterate the big thanks to Blaze for hooking us up with a $20 donation that I'm going to go ahead and just throw into the prize pool because I like to give back to you guys. You guys give to me, and I'm just going to give it right back because that's what we do. So 20 bucks in the prize pool initially, and then, of course, as requested, I asked you guys to get me to 400 subs on YouTube, and I'm gonna check at the end to see where we're at, although word in the chat is that we have hit that, so there will be additional cash coming straight out of my wallet into the prize pool as well. So if you guys want to make sure that we get that, please go sub to the YouTube channel. All of the action that you guys see tonight is going to be up on the YouTube, and of course there's all the Nightmare series events up there and will continue to be, so definitely want to make that a good hub for the Xbox players to continue to have their footage archived moving forward. And of course, there's a big audience over there that they can learn about it and get involved with the events too, and everything that we can do to keep growing, we definitely want to do.
I didn't even know my controller died. Wow.
Uh-oh, dead controller, not good.
It didn't even give me like the, like when your controller dies, gives you the thing like, hey, turn it back on. Like it didn't even pop on my screen.
Oh, you weren't even being shouted at about it. Interesting.
Yeah, beautiful.
My controller has also died, and my controller also didn't tell me that it was dead. So perhaps there's some sort of conspiracy going on. I don't know what's going on, man. This is weird.
All I know is I start talking game chat, so.
Oh, weird.
I hate when that happens. Like when I always in a party with myself alone if I'm obviously like playing a solo game, not solo game, but online game. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to talk in game chat and talk to the other person. I've done it so many times and it's embarrassing, very embarrassing.
Oh, because do you talk while you play? Like, are you? I talk a little bit. Like, I'll talk shit like this fucking random. But then I don't want them to hear me, bitch. I don't want people to hear me complain. That would be the worst.
Exactly. It's like I'm not gonna hold it in. If I'm by myself, I'm blurting it all out.
Exactly.
I've gotten many of responses.
It's gonna be like, what did you just call me? Like, oh shit,
yeah,
my mic's on.
Call my character bullshit. What are you talking about?
All right, here we go. Go Optical and Twilight here, ready to throw down. We are going to be seeing Gorilla Grodd versus Black Adam here. First to three whole way. Except for obviously there's a bracket reset in Grand Final, so, it's like, it's first to 6, kind of, but, it's just two first to 3s for the loser side. Yo, thank you so much, Dusty Mosquito, Wheel, and Boho Owl for the follows as well. Glad you guys are having fun checking out this Injustice throwback action.
Stampede. So interesting. Yeah, I don't know what this match would be, because honestly, there's not many Grodd players. Like, I'm generally not really knowledge in the Grodd matchup chart.
No, I feel like there's so few Grodd players, and the other thing too is Grodd is a character that it really does take that extra level of skill. So like you'll run into Grodd players, and if they're not a good Grodd player, you learn nothing by playing them. You know what I mean? Like they are so far behind what you actually would experience when you play somebody like Twilight that everything that you may have learned from Derpy McDerp on their Grodd is just not relevant when a true Grodd player is on the other end of the screen from you.
Oh my gosh, dude, these reads.
I'm immune to your trickery.
So we do have a clash coming out here. Twilight looking real healthy early on. We've seen how honestly little that can mean sometimes as players start to turn it up for realsies once they get on that red health bar. Go Optical putting a little bit of that on display here. Plus frames. Trying to find an opening here. Yo, what's going on, Speed Demon?
Black Adam has the comeback potential. He does a good amount of damage. He has some meter.
Oh, doesn't go for the launch.
Yeah, interesting. I'm assuming he just didn't get it out, because that was definitely guaranteed. There's no Aquaman trait here.
Isn't that crazy? He armored his Stampede and still canceled it. Like, in my head, I see armored, I'm like, okay, he's definitely letting that one rock. He just spent meter on it. And Twilight is like, no, that meter, I don't need it. Like, that's such a crazy play, but it works out because it's just the layers. And he's able to find these openings here as Go Optical is just forced on the defensive. This should be the round here for Go Optical. Oh, gonna go for a throw instead of spending the meter, so that's gonna keep some resources available to him. Now, he doesn't have access to the Clash, but this means that he'll be able to prevent Twilight maybe from really leaning heavily into his, and of course, he will have damage to do or a meter to do the damage that he undoubtedly is gonna need if he's gonna get this job done.
Oh, what is that? The combo almost came through, but dropped near the end for Twilight. Optical has 4 bars, so comeback can be made here, but
last chance. 11 health and a Stampede. The block pressure to get off of it. Or the block escape, I should say. Oh no, he's floating. What do you do when he floats? Okay, push block. Oh, he's floating! Oh, and the burst. I mean, it's got coverage everywhere. Up, down, left, right. And if he amplifies it, it goes like 3/4 of the screen. Very difficult to avoid if you even can. Maybe you can backdash through it because of the invulnerability frames, but nonetheless, that is going to be the Monkey claiming game 1 as Twilight puts the first one in the bag.
Black Adam.
I feel obligated to root for Grodd because he won my tournament, but at the same time, I just love watching Monkey. I don't know. I can't decide.
Fighters approaching Gotham
Dude, the Grodd hype is too real. The Grodd hype is way too real. I will say, however, that, you know, waiting for them in Grand Finals is, of course, God Zeus. Twilight had a rough time in that matchup. I think the scoreboard maybe is a little more deceptive than it actually was. Scoreboard says 3-0, and it was a 3-0, but I think Twilight was a little bit closer. Like you said, obviously there was one of those missed punishes, right, that kind of cost him where he could have actually taken the game. But hopefully he'll be warmed up on that next one. That was the first opening set of the evening, so if Twilight does get that run back, we'll see how he does. And of course, Go Optical, I mean, he let God Zeus' controller die and didn't kill him for it, and he lost that game. So both players definitely have you know, some things to make up for here if they get a chance at the run back. Of course, they must get there in the first place. Twilight almost there as that first health bar will fall from Go Optical.
That's a big life lead again. Twilight had it the last game also, but Optical never really got the touches he needed. That was the issue from last game. He had the bars to do it, but couldn't get the touches. Maybe a repeat from here, but...
Yeah, he's still sitting on that Clash as well. Will it come out? Yep, there it is. The Clash going to happen here. Likely going to be getting 25 to 30% health back on this.
It's also just another thing where, like, Optical might just not even know this matchup at all. Like, there's not many good Grodd players out there. I mean...
Nope. Although I will say, both of these being necros, I would not be shocked if they ran into one another. Like, there's got to be some level of familiarity. This cannot be like, who the fuck is this Grodd player? And, you know, Go Optical as who the fuck is this Black Adam player? I feel like, unless they maybe usually play on the other consoles and they don't visit this territory often, they've got to have some familiarity, right? Because that's kind of what God's story is, I think, is that he's a PlayStation player primarily.
Another throw. His play fleet is just so...
And all that meter,
big.
too, right? Like, will he get to use it, though?
I don't think it's going to be possible, if I'm honest. Drop the combo, nerves are getting to him.
Oh, no! He armors through the throw thing, but still not able to actually do anything. Because he didn't hit him.
Life bar here.
Yeah, but, I mean, look at this. 40 health. Only a true master comeback to be made here. Clash, of course, still available for the Monkey as well. Pushblock is going to come out. Tries to catch him, and the amplified burst. Look at how far that goes. So much coverage there for Twilight to claim game 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that Black Adam here. I need to donate, like...
Dude, I want the hood. How did you guys get a hood for Black Adam?
Hood? It's some multiverse. I actually, funny enough, I played that multiverse, but couldn't get the hood because I wasn't level 30 yet with them. So I was sad about that. Yeah.
Oh,
I was very sad about
hilarious.
that. I have everything but the hood, and I really want that hood so badly.
Yeah, I feel like that's a earpiece that I don't have either, is that hood.
Arkham Asylum.
You would be seeing me wear that if I had it, but I want those rocks. I want those damn rocks.
I have the
Get
rocks.
'em.
I have the ugly rocks. They're awful, but that's why you like them, is because they're so
don't.
ugly. You like them because they're ugly.
They're beautiful. Don't worry about it. They're beautiful.
You
Or even
are
more
a
beautiful
fan
than
of the
Aquaman.
unaesthetic. You gotta bear that. Be proud of it.
Cool. My Kenoff is cool. That green tank top is beautiful.
Alright, Go Optical. Decent start here as we now move into the Arkham Asylum. Prisoner in the back, so background bounce is going to be available here. A couple of things to toss at each other as well. There it is. Tosses the gurney. Nice avoidance there by Go Optical. Okay, goes to the ground pound. What the fuck was that? He dive kicked underneath him?
I was gonna go Optical. I thought it would have hit, but
Yeah.
no, not today.
Same here. I thought he would have caught him. Like, that seemed like the right play from Go Optical. I mean, at least he didn't get hit, but I'm sure that he wanted to get the connection on that. Speaking of connections, though, Twilight will find one here. Going to get some decent damage. Goes for a reset. Good defense, though, from Go Optical. Oh,
You're
patient.
always playing reset when you're playing against Grodd. Like, it's just reset and a reset and a reset.
Yeah, the momentum from that character is never ending. You truly do have to, like, pick up your controller and fucking do something about it to stop it. Because if you wait for the Grodd player to let you out and reset back to neutral, it will not happen. You will just die. Whereas some characters, you know, their combo ender kind of throws you back across the screen and we're back to neutral. Grodd, it feels like, can always end in your face and keep it going.
Background bounce.
What a call out. He actually got underneath that. Okay, but gonna get thrown this time. And Twilight now getting closer and closer to claiming this here. Thank you so much, Platformer, for the follow as well. Glad you're having fun checking out this Injustice action here on the Xbox side of things.
I mean, you gotta look at the benefits here. Globskull almost went for the actual push block read there, but didn't have the meter to push block even the Twilight. But looking a lot better in this match though. Globskull usually at this point had a lot more health for Twilight. Twilight had way more than this, so looking a little better than the other games. Just got his meter back, both of them.
Dude, these Stampede cancels into throw have been catching constantly. I think Go Optical is one of the few players we've seen that has been consistently like teching out of it, or at least has been teching out of it at all. But even still, Twilight, he's going for it so often that he's getting those connections he needs, and it's good damage. There's another throw tech though from Go Optical.
Can skim.
Ooh, big whiff punish. He'll get the life bar, but yet again, lots and lots of work to do here for Go Optical, and not a lot of resources to get it done. Meter advantage on Twilight's side. Clash already spent. Jumps to the other side. Jumps out. Where are we going here?
Headbutt here. A little bit of damage, but a little damage is not what he needs. He needs big, big combos to get this comeback. Two
Doesn't want
bars from
trades
Twilight
either.
chip damage. Chips could be an issue here. Even fucking throw text do damage.
Now, see, he's got to watch out for the big full screen burst. He's got to kill the time on this trait right now. And there it is. He just goes down one into, I believe that's the like the mind grab thing without the amplify. Maybe, I don't actually know. He's got a bunch of extra different moves when you're in trait, but Twilight is gonna take it 3-0. So Cleave's champion, who won the last time we had an Xbox Injustice tournament, is going to fall out in third place. Third place for him.
So I'll take it. I'll take it. The returning champ. It's okay. I'll take it.
That's not bad finish at all. Not bad finish at all.
We'll come back stronger next time. I'll tell you that though.
But that does mean as we head back over to our bracket to pop these scores in, we've got but one final set remaining, and that is going to be our grand finals of God Zeus versus Twilight.
Yeah, Monkey versus Counterpick. At this point, I think he's just going for whatever matchup seems at least optimal for.
I mean, he won with random
Yeah,
select Adam as well, so.
I mean, it looked like he knew how to play the character at least.
Yeah, that's true. He got lucky on the random select, it seems like, but still. Like what he's gonna end up picking could be up in the air. Who knows what he's gonna go with here?
As you said, he primarily plays on PS4, so the level on the character is not really to tell the tale of how much he knows about that character.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, definitely one of those. One of those.
And it's, of course, a run back from earlier that went 3-0 in God Zeus's favor. Now, that was Twilight's first tournament set of the evening. Twilight has since then had some time to warm up, coming off of a lot of momentum as well. 3 victories in a row. Hard-fought victories, but victories nonetheless. So we'll see how it goes if he can take that momentum and change things up. I'm hoping at minimum he can prevent another 3-0 from happening, but, I mean, who knows? God Zeus has been really turning it up as well here tonight.
I looked at Twilight's profile to invite him off, so it's too late, but his profile pic is cool. I'll tell you, that's custom, I can tell. Little monkey with a controller. Little Grodd. Yeah, Grodd's such a cool character too. I don't know if he's gonna be brought back for Injustice
I think we'll get
3,
King
but
Shark instead for like weird Animal Man thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what I'm thinking we're gonna get. I'm a King Shark main. Let's put that out there. If he ends up being in the game, but as exciting and cool as Grodd is, I think he's very early on the list for characters that don't make a reappearance in Injustice 3, sadly.
Yeah, he died in the story and everything, so it's gonna be.
Oh, he
pretty
dies in the
soon.
story? It's been so long, I don't even remember. I guess
Yeah,
that was what
and,
kept Shazam and Lex Luthor out, though, too, right? Like, the dead characters definitely didn't come back for Injustice 2.
I mean, Green Arrow did, but that's about it.
Did he die in the story?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's from another multiverse in this game. I know that for a fact. I'll be
No
honest with you,
idea.
I've not played the Injustice 1 story in very many years since the release of the game, so. What is happening?
Adam.
God's taking his time to pick his character, I believe, and he's picking Adam here. Interesting choice. And of course, if those of you guys that are coming in a little late missed the action, it is all going to be posted up on my YouTube channel. And if we can get some subs over to the YouTube channel, I will be throwing some cash to the winner here as well. We already had Blaze put up 20 bucks. And if I can get to 400 subs by the end of the night, I am going to be sending some more cash as well over to our winner. In fact, we'll probably send that 20 bucks to the loser, and the winner will get the cash that I'm going to line up if we can get that that 400 subs. I was super close when we started the stream, like 4 away. So really hoping we can get to 400 here today, and I'd be happy to throw some cash in the prize pool to you know, my way of giving back for all the support you guys give to the community here as well. Leaps in. Now, you know, we saw the kind of the counter pick of Brainiac. Do you think that this is another counter pick, Cleve? I know neither of us are Grodd players, but how do you feel about this one?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know the Grodd matchup chart, if I'm honest.
Yeah, dude, me neither. I have no idea. I guess Ima might be able to give us a little idea if this is a tough matchup, but so far, Twilight is able to kind of hold his own. Both characters looking even. I don't know how you block that forever. I'm shocked that they're able to do it, but it does seem like eventually you're gonna crack when Adam is in his trait. Ooh,
yeah, eventually. I mean, the whole thing is like, it adds a lot of recovery. So as long as you block low, you're gonna be really good until the end, where they just throw a quick overhead at you. That's usually what the.
What? Why didn't that hit him? That burst hits everywhere. I don't care how small he is. What?
Adam's trait, literally, like the only way you're gonna be able to hit him out of is a grab. Like that's about it.
Does he just not exist? That move hits literally everywhere. What the fuck was that?
Dude, he's not in this realm.
He phased through it?
He has to. There's no way.
Alright. Godzu's gonna get a little health back here.
Grab here.
I love the throw animation. The throw animations in this game are pretty solid. I think MKA 11 is where they finally hit the best position for those throw animations because they all have just so much personality. But this game, you could really see it come through to it to some degree.
I think I'll pass this.
All right, a clash for Grodd. Now he's got the meter advantage, so he'll likely get a little health back here. 25% going over to the monkey. Not quite enough for the life lead, however.
Oh, unblockable. Double unblockable. Actually, no, I don't think the bench is unblockable. I think he's wrong there.
Yeah, I don't think the bench is, but I think the amplified stomp is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, not gonna be
Trade
able
up.
to hit any projectiles. Trade it up.
It's
And again,
not a projectile, that's an
nothing to
Adam.
do with the trade. Couldn't even get a reset. Couldn't even get a like a medium kind of mix up there. Just backdash out of the way. The invincibility frames has 1 bar meter.
Oh,
No
wow.
clashes available. Just for damage here.
I gotta tell you, I got hit by that cross up for sure from Twilight. I 100% got hit by that. Uh-oh, he got hit by the grab. There's no breakaway, so he flips out. Twilight read it, but wasn't quite close enough to punish. Stampede beats it, though? Why does Stampede beat it and the sound burst doesn't beat it? Dude, I have so many fucking questions. He's dead.
He's in his ear. Definitely gonna get him out of that one. Grodd. Again. That's obviously stuck with Adam. For the stage, one thing about this game is stages completely matter. Like that is a huge part of the game. What stage you get on. Some characters, like you even saw previously in Supergirl, didn't get a stage with a background bounce, and when she does, a lot more damage. She kind of, I wouldn't say relies on a background bounce, but highly benefits from a background bounce. Same with characters like Harley Quinn. Extremely better when they have background bounce in the middle of the screen. Oh, misses? Just barely. Jump 3 connected. A bunch of raw jump 3s, but no combo afterwards. Godzeus gets the gun ray. Into the reset. Ooh, gonna be a ton of shift damage. Look how much it's gonna be. Gets the overhead. Double jump 3, just slight hits, not even full combos. Are killing Twilight.
You're talking to a
Getting a
man of
clash
science.
through. Ooh, gonna have the bar. Yeah,
Not enough
that's
health
probably
to, like, not enough health missing to warrant spending both bars there.
Push block, here we go. The forbidden.
Oh. Push block.
Gotta get the tree. Huge life lead for Godzeus. Twilight gonna be slim here to get this comeback.
Ooh, ground pound.
With the Adam trait.
Okay, this should be the health bar, but I mean, he's got 23 health left. A clash is now going to be available for Godzeus. This is rough. Ooh, tries to teleport. Pokes. There's a throw. 1.92 health left. Wake up teleport kills.
Yeah, I'll wait for the teleport too, to be honest. Connection made. Still has clash.
He's got to keep him on his feet too. He cannot afford to let him get. Never mind. Now he's dead.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as you knock him down, he kills you. Because that is a tracking teleport. You can't interrupt it. He maybe could have tried to like backdash out of it, but I don't know what the timing is on that. And then you kind of still are back into a neutral game where he can hunt you down.
Yeah, 2-0. Twine looking for a reset, but
Gorilla Grodd.
quite slim has the results been. Neutral. Oh, Gorilla City. Home territory.
Fighters approaching
Ah,
Metropolis.
no. They use of clubs. Anything, if any comeback, any reverse 3 would happen, definitely Gorilla City would be the place to be. Pile in. Plus that background bounce.
Begin.
Nice blocks. That's the one thing about item trait. You can't block forever. You're eventually going to get hit by the override or a grab or something. Essentially just free hits using that trait. Didn't have the meter to extend a combo. Still going to have a trait for a little longer, but nothing you can really do with it. Again, just having trait back as Adam. Free damage. Free way in. Just got to deal with it. These cancels.
Jeez.
You get a full bar made from that. You're gonna meet it through projectile, get through it. Doesn't have that much of a life deficit. A combo and a half can probably make it so he's tied up. Or even a grab here. Yeah, it's life advantage now. Look how much bar God's sitting on. Twilight sitting on only a singular one. Whole super for Godzeus. Obviously, don't use the super, but we'll stick a butt in her. Single hits. Nice grab for Godzeus. 165 damage on the board for Twilight. Running away from the Adam trait. Oh, he almost found a way around that trait.
See that in a kung fu movie.
Nice down one check. Just did a little more damage. Twilight hoping anything can happen here. Boxing from below. Not boxing. Boxing below. But I get the sweep going under the projectile. The ground pound. Adam's not too bad full screen at all, but the problem is having a leap just isn't favorable for the Adam player. So he's not able to put really that many chemicals down. He's going to jump over it every time. That is the one part about this match, though. He can continuously just throw out that meter burn ray gun. Full combo for free. You have to make sure he can't really jump in forward.
Oh, whoops. I pushed the wrong button, my bad.
Oh. Oh, here we go. That's going to be a full combo. No clash. 236 damage. Again, not looking too great for Twilight. Last time he made a pretty big comeback, but not for the kill. Oh, there we go. Still has clash for the side of God Zeus, but didn't end it. I don't know if kind of for the momentum and not getting all that big damage.
Twilight gets hit, and that's gonna do it. God Zeus is gonna take it 3-0 in the end. It was Brainiac the first time, and Adam in the end that ended up closing it out. So we do have our champion here, and it will be God Zeus. Congratulations, he is our Injustice Revival champion here. Of course, Twilight with that insane Grodd play, making it all the way to second. I think if there were any Grodd doubters out there that character isn't capable of great things, I'm sure Twilight set you straight today, but still does have a few struggles here, as I'm sure we can see. Nonetheless, though, that is going to do it for our tournament. Had a lot of fun doing a throwback here for Injustice. Of course, we are going to be getting started back into the Nightmare series next week, so Tuesday is when that kicks off. So if you're an MK11 player and you've got an Xbox and an Ethernet cable, definitely make sure you get involved in that. Not only that, but the opening week of the Nightmare series is going to have a minimum $100 prize pool for just that week. Top 8 is going to have Mr. Aquaman on commentary, and Top 8 is going to be streamed not only here on this channel, but the Xbox official Twitch channel as well. So there are some big happenings coming up here on the Xbox side. So definitely make sure those of you guys that are involved in the Xbox community that you're getting signed up for that, because some huge opportunities coming our way. And of course, I have been joined by Cleve. Let the people know where they can find some more Cleve time.
Yeah, I mean, in the chat, got my socials linked there. Everywhere you really can find me. Definitely a fun time commenting some Injustice 2. Definitely my favorite NRS game by far. Tons and tons of things you love to see. Doesn't happen very often, but a lot of fun. And hope to see you guys there on the next MK11 tournament coming up next week.
Yeah, that is going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, that is going to be starting on Tuesday. So make sure you guys are getting signed up for that. And yes, indeed, Recess, Mr. Aquaman himself, the legend, the figurehead of our community, is going to be rocking the mic for week 1 of the Nightmare series. So that is going to be a huge blessing on us. Really excited for that.